So Jack Levin had a solid stream today, and DBZen came up and Jack broke it down. And also Xentzu had a solid stream today, and he was breaking down OFTs, LayerZeros, X1, all of that good stuff. Stick around, stay tuned, like and subscribe. Let's get straight into this one. First of all, Jack's stream, he brought up a lot of stuff, and one of them was DBZen. Just take a listen what he said about DBZen.
We know, for example, DBZen is going to be 5 million tokens in total. 5 million. Currently, there's 1,300,000 have been released. The value of DBZen is about $2. The market cap, therefore, is $3 million. Now, 99% of it is staked. So within seconds, that project can skyrocket from $2 to $50, and nothing will be able to stop it because most of the DBZen is actually staked, and it's not liquid. So the low liquidity can drive the price high on a moment's notice. Now, that actually does not mean you're making money, because will you be able to sell at $50?
Right.
Or will you think it's going to hit 100, which it may, and then from 100 it could hit 200, which it may. I've seen crazy things over the last 20 years in financial markets, and obviously in crypto as well.
There you have it. Jack has seen crazy things over the few years, and yeah, he's been in the game for a long time. We're talking about somebody who was there when Google was being created way back in 1999. That was over 20 years ago. That's insane, bro. So he's saying that, like I said, remember when DBZen launched and it was at $5, it was going up to $10, and I'm telling people, yo guys, this supply is really low, and at $5 people didn't get it, and then I started buying all the way up to $25. I was buying, and shortly after that it ran up to $100. That moment right there, that's DBZen. So imagine now what Jack just said. 90% or 99% of the supply is staked, and out of that 5 million, 1.3 million is already in there, but 99% of that is locked. So there's only about 150,000 DXN as a self-reported circulating supply, which means the rest of that million is actually staked, that's the dopeness of it. So at any point, this could do a hex. You remember when Richard had staked almost 90% of the hex supply at some point, and hex was dry. I mean, liquid hex was not available on Uniswap. It was more scarce, and that drove the price to shoot up to the roof. You know, it reached a penny and then boom, it shot up from there. And that's the game. Like DBZen could do something like that in a bull market, but people gotta learn how to be patient, because patience is also a key in this game, man. Jack touched upon many things. Check out that stream. And, you know, he also mentioned this not long ago. He said, yo, few people mentioned Shibarium. One of them was Nakamoto. I made a video about Shibarium because I like the Shiba Inu community. I think Shiba Inu is here to stay, and it is one of my plays when it comes to the next bull cycle. I have my reasons why, because listen, the founder of the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap was gifted these tokens. That founder, Vitalik, the founder of Ethereum, he actually likes meme coins. He likes his Shiba Inus. He likes his Doge coins. So after what he did, because, you know, evidence came out that he actually brought on Elon Musk from 2019, Vitalik decided to bring Elon Musk into crypto, and he succeeded at that. Him and Elon, I think they pumped Doge to almost $1. So Shiba Inu, his homeboys gifted him half of the supply. Who knows what he did with it? He donated some to COVID India, some he burnt, the rest he kept for himself. Who knows? But I'm just saying, Vitalik likes a lot of these meme coins, and I think a plan is coming for Shiba Inu, man. And given the fact that they have 1 million followers on Twitter or something, and they have 1 million wallets out there, over 1 million, you know, 1 million users. They have Shibarium now, which has like $1 million locked in it already as a layer 2. all they do over there is meme tokens. So something exciting such as Zen on Shiba Inu, something exciting such as DBZen on Shibarium, I meant. Zen on Shibarium, why not? We have Zen on Base. So Zen on Shibarium, then DBZen on Shibarium, it would incentivize the Shiba Inu holders, the 1 million holders, to say, wait a minute, these Zenians have successfully did this right here. Like they burnt out of the maximum Zen supply of what, 20 trillion on ETH. 5 trillion have been burnt by this protocol here, DBZen. Imagine a version of DBZen being built for the Shiba Inu community. How much it will burn out of that supply, 500 trillion or something to that nature. And half of that could be burnt by something that looks just like DBZen being built on the Shiba Inu ecosystem. And also, Zenians helping the Shiba Inu people burning the SHIB token, as a gas token or bond or whatever. But yeah, I think the two should be correlated, because Zen could come in there as a utility token, DBZen, all of these utility token mixed with the meme coins that are on Shibarium. Come on, boy, that is gonna create magic. Now let's move on to LayerZeros, because listen, shout out to Xentzu, man. Xentzu, I'm gonna leave the link of this in the description box below. Xentzu has one of the best Zen education videos. He doesn't often post, but when he does, he comes with bangers like this. LayerZeros, he was talking about omni-chain fungible tokens. He was talking about blockchain interoperabilities in this video. Just take a listen to a snippet of it. And yeah.
So yeah, in another chain that we'll do horizontal scaling with, we can demonstrate LayerZero and OFT, omni-chain fungible tokens, which I'm going to talk about today as well. So that's very exciting, super exciting stuff on the way. So you have the chain, and now you have functional, safe, secure bridges in and out of this chain. You can't have a chain if people can't put money in and put money out whenever they want to. And if that works and that's all set, then you can push it out and decentralize the shit out of it and have a billion validators, etc. So it's very important design decisions right now that will set the foundation for that. Okay, that will set the foundation for decades to come, if this is going to be a thing. So yeah, we get some suggestions. Bloodnet, VampNet.
That's dope, man. Listen, check out LayerZero's OFTs and how it can be beneficial to Zen, and especially X1, man. I like these type of stuff like this. One example is this right here. I like a Chainlink and what they're trying to do, because LayerZero's, their biggest competition is Chainlink, cross-chain data, CCIPs, cross-chain by Chainlink. Look at this. You can clearly see Ethereum here. The money is going to move from Ethereum down to Optimism, up here to Arbitrum. You got Avalanche, you got Polygon's Matic. This is cross-chain bridge and cross-chain interoperability. Xentzu was talking about cross-chain bridging, cross-chain interoperability. Like someone like Charles Hoskinson touched upon something like that, like years ago. Blockchain interoperability was going to be one of the leading forces, like something very important in the future. Like all of these blockchains, they need to be able to communicate with each other. And at some point, you're going to need something like this, like a LayerZero or a Chainlink, to be able to facilitate something like that. So all of these blockchains can communicate with each other. And that's the dopeness of this, man. Zen having something like that, like a LayerZero, working side by side with it, it is just gonna facilitate liquidity to move from, for example, Avalanche or Polygon or Matic, Optimism, from wherever to just straight into the X1 blockchain. And I think that's what Xentzu and Jack and them are working on, blockchain interoperability at its finest. You listen. Shout out to Zen, man, because there's a lot of education. It's not just about the price. Zen sometimes is education. Sometimes it's like the work that is going on in the background. That's what's so cool about Zen, man. It's not, lowering the barrier of entry is cool, but sometimes you learn so much just studying the Zen ecosystem and what this team is trying to do, especially with the X1 blockchain, which lead us to this right here. Like, there's a guy who made a recent comment yesterday, Hassan, right? He said, yo, listen, you're going to lose all of your money. Only mint Zen on ETH, not on other chains. Other chains don't have liquidity, so you cannot cash out. Listen, this is a misconception. That is not true. Like, I don't believe this, bro, because listen, if the Xentzus are teaching you cross-chain interoperability and stuff like that, even Jack touched upon this on the stream today. He literally said, yo, at some point, like, you will be able to move your BZen, your Zen on Binance, and just switch it over using some of these cross-chain bridges. Could be over at Zenify, could be over at many of these cross-chain bridges. You would be able to do that using your Zen on Binance, Zen on Matic, and just switch it over to Zen on Ethereum and convert it to that and be able to sell it, So to say that, oh, liquidity is not on the other chains, so therefore don't use the other chains, only mint Zen on ETH because Zen on ETH is more valuable, the liquidity and everything is over there, you just killing off the other chains. Come on, that's like an argument that's dead under the water. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they are working on. In the future, Zen would be unified. Jack talked about burning 90% of the Zen supply as a goal. Think about that. Only 10% would remain on every chain if what they are planning to do succeeds. That's the power of this, man. So why would you just say, okay, I'm only going to mint Zen on ETH because that's where the liquidity is, and I'm going to make my millions of dollars over there, and so that I'll be able to sell, because I won't be able to sell on Binance. But little do you forget, on BZen, as demand increases, as people are burning Zen for DBZen or for Phoenix or whatnot in a bull market, liquidity also increases. So liquidity is not gonna stay at $12 or whatever whatever the liquidity is over there on BZen. It's not gonna stay there forever in a bull market. This is what people forget. As demand comes, you're talking about in a bull market, there won't be any liquidity. How do you know that? You can't guarantee that. Come on. Like, even if there's no liquidity, you will be able to take your Zen and literally convert it over to another version of Zen on another chain. For example, if you don't think that there's no liquidity on the Zen on Matic, you can take your MZen, your Polygon Zen, and bridge it over and switch it via these cross chains, something like that, similar, and then convert it to ETH Zen and sell it all over there. Or you can burn it for X1, and which is the goal, because listen, X1 is going to be like a post-chain PLS token, where the X1 token would be used as a gas fee. You have LayerZeros, you will be able to use it as a utility token within the blockchain, and that's what they are planning to do. So everything is mapping out, it is planning out. Stop making comments like that. You are just discouraging yourself from minting. I don't think Jack would create Zen on 10 different chains only to say, well, only for you to come in now and look at it and say, well, there's no liquidity, so there's no use minting Zen on AVAX and minting Zen on this, on Zen on that. When you can literally use it as extra money. If you like Zen on ETH, you can use Zen on Binance as extra money and just bridge it over to there. So it's simple. I don't know what's going on with people, bro. It's extra money that you are throwing away by just staying on one chain. So yeah, that was Zen today. As you can see, my plan for the future is that leading up to the end of the year, we're going to be approaching Zen having 300 days, 365 days. So the first 300-day mints would come out, especially with Zen on ETH, and because that's the first chain that the thing launched on. So the first 300-day mints will come out. When they come out, you're going to see some aggressive selling. If we delete another 0 or 2 zeros, then I'm going to start buying some Xen. That we're going to hit max span, max lows. Now, the idea is before or after then, Jack and team are going to come up with 333 auctions. Like, for example, in the AMA, he mentioned that he doesn't want to do it right now, the auctions. He want to build something huge where a massive burn would happen to the point where, you know, it would be significant enough to benefit Xen across all chains, and it'll benefit X1 in a huge way because people will have their allocation, therefore they're going to be burning. So the same way the PLS token are going to be a utility token, the X1 chain also will be very, very important as a utility token. The driving force of the X1 blockchain is that X1 token. That's why that token is important. And you can burn Xen across all chains, bro. Come on. This was just a short one. Listen, like up the video, share it, subscribe. For some crypto content, I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.